Hello children, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Children, in previous class, we have learned lesson number 10, remembering part, games of lights. Yes? Did you all remember what we have learned? We have learned about shadow. Yes? This is a dark shape which has formed when light falls on the wall. Okay? And this picture, what did we learn in this picture? We have learned that when we stand outside in the sun, our shadow will be formed on the ground. Okay. This is what the shadow of a tree. Okay. What more we have learned? Have defined a shadow. A shadow is formed when an object blocks the path of light. Yes. There are three types of objects. Means some objects will not allow light to pass through them. Okay, like blackboard and wall. So, as a result, shadow will be formed. There are some objects which will allow partially light to pass through them. Shadow will form, but it will not be clear. So, examples are like glasses, glass bottles, glass windows, like that. And there are some objects which will allow light to pass through them. So, when an object allows light to pass through them, when an object allows light to pass through them, then shadow will never form. Understood, children? So, now we are going to learn about what is this understanding. Okay, now we are going to learn understanding part. Okay, see, we have seen that a shadow is formed when an object blocks the path of light. Yes? Have you ever noticed the path of light? It is a straight line. Children, early morning when you will get up, you can observe. Light will be passing through the windows. And in which shape that light will be passing? In a straight line. Yes? Have you ever observed? Like this. Light will fall like this. Early morning when you will get up, then you can observe the path of light. Understood? How the path of light is falling into our houses and all. Okay, children? So see, shadows are always formed. Shadows, S-H-A-D-O-W-S. Shadows are always, A-L-W-A-Y-S. Always formed, F-O-R-M-E-D. Form opposite, O-P-P-O-S-I-T-E. Opposite to the source, S-O-U-R-C-E. Source, O-F of L-I-G-S-T. Light. Understood? Always shadows will be forming at the opposite side of the object. Okay? If suppose this is the book, then to the opposite side, the shadow will be forming. Just observe here how the shadows are formed opposite. Here is a tree and here is the shadow of the tree. Means it's opposite to the tree, actual tree. Understood? So, always shadows will be forming at the opposite side of the object. Understood? Okay. Now, if the sun is on your left, then where the shadow will form? Shadow will be forming on the right side, opposite side. Okay. The shadow will be on your right side. Okay. If the sun is in front of us, our shadow will be formed behind. Okay. Our shadow will be formed behind us. If it is above us, if the sun is above us, the shadow will be formed below. Okay. Our shadow will be below us. Understood? What do we feel when we stand in the shadow of a tree? or building. Building spelling what? B-U-I-L-D-I-N-G. Building. Okay, what do we feel when we stand in the shadow of a tree or a building? We feel cool. Yes? When we stand under the shade of a tree, then we will feel cool. Yes or no? Are the shadows formed always of the same sizes as that of the objects? Object spelling what? O-B-J-E-C-T. Yes? Are the shadows formed? Shadows are forming. Yes, it's right. But are all the shadows are of same size of the original object? No. Yes, they appear in different sizes. They appear in different sizes. Different spelling what? D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-T. D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-T. Different. Okay. What is the reason for this? Why they are different sizes? Why they are of different sizes, children? If the object is close to the light source, the shadow formed is of a bigger size. The object moves away from the light source, then the shadow becomes smaller. Okay? Next, here, different types of shadows. Here what? Straight path of light. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. Straight. P-A-T-H. Path. O-F of L-I-G-H-T. Light. Straight path of light. Did you all observe this picture, children? Okay. Next, what are these two pictures? Shadows are formed opposite to the source of light. Here, the source of light is there and the shadows are formed at the opposite. Okay? Understood? Shadows are formed opposite to the source of light. Then what is this? When we stand under the shadow of a tree, we feel very cool. Okay? Then different shadows of same objects. Here see. How is that shadow and how is this shadow? This is small, this is bigger. Did you understand? Okay, children? You have to read the remembering part and understanding part of lesson number 10. Okay?